2026 Certified Commissioning Professional CCP Exam Prep. Master the BCCB Blueprint now. Question 1. What is the primary objective of the commissioning process? To ensure building systems are designed and installed to meet the owner's project requirements, OPR. To speed up the construction schedule. To reduce the initial cost of building materials. To eliminate the need for future maintenance. Commissioning is a quality-oriented process for achieving, verifying, and documenting that the performance of facilities, systems, and assemblies meets defined objectives and criteria, OPR. Question 2. The owner's project requirements, OPR, document is typically created during which phase? Construction phase, pre-design/programming phase, occupancy phase, design development. The OPR is developed early in the pre-design phase to define the functional requirements of the project and the expectations of how it will be used. Question 3. What does functional performance testing (FPT) verify? That equipment has been delivered to the site. That systems operate as intended under various conditions and modes. The architectural aesthetics of the building. The structural integrity of the foundation. FPT involves the full-range testing of systems to ensure they function correctly according to the design and OPR. Question 4. Which of the following is a role of the Commissioning Authority, CXA? Managing the HVAC installation team directly, overseeing and coordinating the commissioning process, providing architectural design for the project, paying the subcontractors for their work. The CXA leads the commissioning team and facilitates the commissioning process. Question 5. What is the basis of design BOD? A list of all construction employees. A document describing the design concepts and assumptions used to meet the OPR. A contract between the owner and the bank. The final architectural floor plan. The BOD explains how the design team plans to meet the OPR requirements through specific engineering and design choices. Question 6. During the construction phase, what is the purpose of a commissioning issue log? To track all safety violations on site. To document and track deficiencies and their resolutions throughout the CX process. To list the daily attendance of workers. To record weather conditions at the site. The issue log tracks non-compliance or performance issues identified during commissioning until they are resolved. Question 7. Which system is not typically part of a standard commissioning scope? HVAC systems, lighting controls, interior furniture selection, domestic hot water systems. Commissioning focuses on energy-using systems and building enclosures, not aesthetic furniture choices. Question 8. What is retro-commissioning (RCX)? Commissioning a new building for the first time. Commissioning an existing building that has never been commissioned before. Updating the building's interior decor. Demolishing an old building. Retro-commissioning applies the commissioning process to existing buildings to improve efficiency and performance. Question 9. Which document transitions the building from the construction team to the operations team? The project manual, the systems manual, the design intent, the bid package. The systems manual provides operations and maintenance staff with the information needed to understand and operate the building systems. Question 10. What is the commissioning plan? A legal contract for site security. A document outlining the organization, schedule, and allocation of resources for the CX process. The final budget for the building project. A marketing brochure for the new facility. The CX plan defines the activities and responsibilities of the commissioning team. Question 11. In commissioning, what does TAB stand for? Technical Advisory Board. Testing, adjusting, and balancing. Total annual budget. Thermal air barrier. TAB is the process of adjusting HVAC air and water flows to meet design specifications. Question 12. What is a pre-functional checklist? A list of interview questions for the owner. Verification that equipment is properly installed and ready for functional testing. A check to see if the building is sold. The initial list of project stakeholders. Pre-functional checklists verify that the installation is complete and ready for performance testing. Question 13. Who typically pays for the services of the commissioning authority, CXA? The general contractor, the HVAC subcontractor, the owner, the local government. To ensure independence and objectivity, the CXA is usually hired directly by the owner. Question 14. The commissioning report provided at the end of the project should include the total sales price of the building, a summary of the commissioning process and final system performance, a list of all tenants in the building, the architectural history of the region. The final report documents the outcome of the commissioning process and verifies whether the OPR was met. Question 15. What is recommissioning? Commissioning a building that was commissioned previously at set intervals. Commissioning a building for the first time after 20 years. Redesigning the entire building. Hiring a new general contractor. Recommissioning is periodic commissioning of a building that has already been through the process to maintain performance. Question 16. In the context of HVAC commissioning, static pressure testing is used for measuring the weight of the air handling unit, verifying the pressure within ductwork to ensure proper air distribution, testing the strength of the windows, checking the water pressure in the fire sprinklers. Static pressure testing ensures that the HVAC system can deliver air effectively through the ducts. Question 17. Which of the following is a benefit of commissioning? Higher energy bills, reduced change orders and improved occupant comfort, increased need for emergency repairs, decreased lifespan of equipment. Benefits include energy savings, lower maintenance costs, and better indoor environmental quality. Question 18. What is the primary focus of building enclosure commissioning (BECX)? The color of the exterior paint, the performance of the building's skin air, water, and thermal barriers, the landscaping around the building, the security cameras in the lobby. BECX ensures the building envelope prevents leaks and controls heat/air flow effectively. Question 19. What is deferred testing? Testing that is cancelled due to budget cuts. Testing that must wait for specific seasonal conditions, example, cooling in summer, heating in winter. Testing performed by the owner after moving in. Testing done before the building is even designed. Seasonal testing is often deferred until the weather allows the systems to be tested under full load conditions. Question 20. The commissioning team usually includes representatives from the owner, design professionals, contractors, and the CXA. Only the commissioning authority. Only the HVAC and plumbing contractors. Local media and news organizations. Commissioning is a collaborative process involving all major project stakeholders.